Alright. Projects. That's what we got going on today. Tons of projects. Well, not really major, just basic maintenance stuff. That extra light, I know it's kind of isn't really working the way it used to because that bag. Jesus, people after me. But we got projects I need to get done today. This guy don't need any work done. I need to grease the PTO clutch bearings on the 110. And then I gotta pull the 112 out. The carburetor kit has not came yet. I gotta wheel it out probably about somewhere in here. Pull that wheel off and probably put the bearing back in it because it's sitting, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's sitting a little to the right. More than it should be because look at the left front tire. Fairly straight. That guy's out a little bit. And also 110 needs a carburetor adjustment again. Oh, chilly out. It's like 48 degrees. It's a little chilly out, but hopefully later this week, weather permitting, we're going to make the first. It doesn't look like much, but cut the grass for the first time this year. Make a video on that. Actually, 2 first mowings of the year at my house and at my grandparents' house with their John Deere. We're not mowing with my John Deere. Gotta get deck belts for it, as you guys probably seen already in the update video. Today is actually the day I am uploading that video. I shot it yesterday, which was on Monday. Today's Tuesday, May 5th. So it should be up. Because I upload every other day. Because what I found out from my audience, at least uploading every day, I don't get the views I normally get. I've tried it. Might try it again. I've already been on here for a minute. I got my truck's already unlocked. I'm back it down the driveway. I want to get the errands out. That guy's good on oil because it doesn't burn any oil or do anything dumb with the engine. That new check oil on the 110 because we're going to get it nice and hot. And yes, I got my straw hat on. Alright. Get in the old Trailblazer. These are good vehicles. I mean, kill that. Actually, gotta straighten the wheels up so it doesn't go at a funny angle down the hill. And that should be good right there. Actually, I'm gonna open up the back, and I'm gonna roll out the driver's window for a minute. This truck's AC don't work in this because it's leaking out of the rear. I think me and my dad have to hoist last year before I got my license. It's up in here somewhere, and you gotta pull the whole body off to put new AC lines in it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna block the back off. We're gonna have AC in the front, so it'll just take longer to cool the back end of the truck off. And there's people always give me crap for calling stuff like that a truck. I don't care. It's just how it is in my family and some of my other friends. I got my other hat out here so I don't destroy my nice straw hat. And my water bottle. Now, well, I got inches. That's my stereo system. It's a little DOS sound box. Friends call it the boom box because you get this thing going. That thing will actually shake, vibrate with the speaker. Speaker will vibrate. And I gotta get my bungee cord on the side discharge because I don't like leaving it up when they're just sitting here. People texting me. For good and bad things, or on your own lawn care business, using your cell phone for everything. You have the proper key. We'll get this. Oh, we'll get the good old reliable lawn tractor out. And we get the big garden tractors out. Garden tractors are first. Yeah, she's good. Check the air filter. I usually like checking it once a week. See, I'm very keen on maintenance. Asking my good friend, Cade Stevenson, he's actually the whole reason why I'm doing YouTube. He started it. I just said that as a friendly competition, so he gets more subscribers first. He actually won that until I made the one video to our 66 Farm Boy when he actually quit. And overnight I gained like 50 or 40, 60 subscribers in one night. How much gas this thing got? This thing's really fuel efficient. Put synthetic oil in it, and I splash gas over the place. Actually, I will show you guys what oil this is running as soon as we get it out of here. And the tires are a little low, but that's fine because it's got more ground contact. 110 needs front tires. I know I said that in the last video, but she needs it bad. And I found out why a parking brake's not functioning on this properly. But what I gotta do, I'm squeezing it because my mom's van, it parks in a bit of an angle, and it barely clears my bagger. Good thing this thing isn't that heavy, so I can drag it around. I hate dragging the 110, the 112, 112 especially. That's why the tire's cockeyed. Because with the van, you have to back it, yet because it doesn't run. Well, it does, needs a carburetor kit. So it doesn't have the right air-fuel mixture, and it won't fire. You have to wheel it backwards in here at an angle. Careful, don't hit the van, or I'll be dead. And you gotta grab it, put some gloves on so you don't get grease and cut up your hands, and drag the thing sideways. Now, I don't mind getting grease on my hands. No, so I did manage to break PTO clutch loose. So we're gonna pull that off. It's basically the same assembly as we did the one tail with back into the drive belts. I need to grab something. Alright. So we're gonna wheel her. We're gonna wheel out the old crazy tractor. Well, I wouldn't call that crazy, it's more of a pain in the ass. That's a crazy tractor. My 110. I know some people like to bitch about the choke and throttle being one lever. Well, you gotta understand, these are economy mowers for the homeowner. Here's what I do: choke it, back it right down about there, and let it run for a minute. This guy needs to be worked. It's acting up a little bit. And also another thing, a lot of people always go for the new Cub Cadet for a 42-inch mower. But the problem with theirs is you gotta, I don't know what it is, you have to push a button or something. This one, you basically run, mow forward, and switch it, and you can mow in reverse. And you do. I had screw up with 1 year where you put it in reverse, but you cannot go in forward gears. It stall or kill the engine. You have to put it back. So now, when you go back, I just gotta remember to hit that. Time I forget. But yeah, like that. I do like the choke and throttle separate. There she is. So you can just sit outside over here in the grass. Or you can actually upshift this thing on the fly. And then that's a back. I got somewhere to put my arm when I'm backing up. Let that run for a minute, warm up. Alright. Grease time, not grease, that. I do gotta grease this bad boy. Check the oil. Because with these the Kohler engines, they're almost 50 years old. They're at 48. At least for this particular model, by 72, she used a little bit of oil. I need an oil change. I need to put some change oil. I put some new straight 30 weight in there. Yeah, we're good. I actually had this thing apart yesterday, going over, checking stuff over. I did pull a spark plug. I'll pull it out again for you guys. This thing runs so fast, it actually turned part of the spark plug white because it got so hot. Sure, plenty of gas in this thing. That was one easy way to find is look for those sunglasses. Oh, gas guzzler. She's got plenty of gas left in the tank. I need to get the gauge working again. It'd be nice if it actually did work. I think I know. If you guys have any suggestions, put in the comment section below. But I need a key for 110 because the oddest damn thing is we had the electrical problem, you guys know, and we put the push button in. I go to start it yesterday and the dang thing starts by the key. I can trust the parking brake and everything else in this garage. Well, 3 is the exception in the push motors. They don't have parking brakes. Well, no, this one does got a partial one, but it doesn't really work 100%. This is more or less to slow it down. We added that Mr. Twisted Wheeler out of St. Cloud. He works and specializes in 3-wheeler repair. Use your foot brake to stop all the way. But we will grab the original key for this John Deere, which is right there. See, it says John Deere on it. Now, one thing, I always have a personal gripe with these spinner knobs. I know John Deere is getting parts of my grandparents' GX335. And the guys made a big deal about me wanting to put this type of spare knob on that steering wheel. They're going to break the steering wheel in half. It's $700 that steering wheel. Well, it's just designed like this. I don't like this design. The reason I have it on this one because I've had it on this since I bought this tractor. I tore it off my old mower before I sold it and put it on that one because I wasn't going to buy a new one at the time. But I like these a lot more because it's got the groove cut into it, and it's a lot easier for me to grip and doesn't make your hands sore. Now the one that I got from John Deere, that's debatable. I gotta mow with that yet. I've mowed with that one for countless years. I love the spinner knobs. Oh hey, the gauge is working again. See where she start? Hey, yep, that'd be why. Yep, now she starts by the key. Look at the weirdest damn thing about this tractor. Like, the electric will actually fix itself. Because you go to chase it down, as we did, and of course, didn't work. Push button in it, fires right up. Now it starts by the key. We're not taking that out because that's my fail-safe. Me and my dad discussed that last night. Battery's not charging. Second gear. I got the barrier pull all the way back. That thing steers like a dream now. And we will just park her up right here. Raise the throttle up on so it don't wanna. The shift order. I didn't play shift all in, so I got caught in the shift plate. Yeah, that thing sounds good. For original muffler, it's basically shot. No holes in it, it's just old. I'll get to that in a minute. Tires are dished out. I need to shine these rims up a little bit. A little dirty. But I've been using it. I don't mind keeping these old girls dirty. This is a heavy chunk of iron. Those blades are not light. You know I'm sure you got manual lift. There. Those joints, I know I say this, but those tires are they're not the same size, but they're thinner. Not as fat as the 110. I'm not changing rims either. But this is the tire we gotta yank off. See all the grease stain marks because I had this off before. Because we thought we could mount this rim and tire on the 110. It's got the 110 that bigger spindles on the front axle. This got the smaller. This is more like what's on my Aaron's. But We gotta get a screwdriver and a bit of a hammer, tap that out of there. Gotta get a jack and jack it up. I gotta weld the seat back together. That's broke. That's been broken since I owned the tractor. Actually, previous owner broke it. I never asked how. I never realized it. But we got to on a screwdriver. Book original owner's manual from a 110. Do a carburetor adjustment. Do it properly. Buy the book. Because if you have it, might as well do it by the book. Go in Dad's toolbox. I'm using both his and mine. Try to idle her down. See how cooperative the old Kohler wants to be with me. That's a good girl. She stalls out, oh well. I got this engine. All these old engines leak oil. That one, oddly enough, it leaks a little bit, but it never drips on the floor. This one doesn't. It's leaked a little bit of I'm spitting. Leaked a little bit of sitting there because it's been sitting here for a good while, for at least 2-3 weeks. Set you there. Alright. I'll get things set up and I'll get back. Got the crap scared out of me. I don't get scared that easily, but when you hear giant chunks of metal fall on top of another chunk of metal, you kind of get scared. The 47 deck just decided to roll up from underneath the push mower. Scaring the crap out of me because I was underneath the 112 with it in the air. It's not a very good spot to begin with. Once we get if we ever do get a shed put up, I'm gonna stick the deck in the shed and my blade and a few implements, maybe the aerator. I know for sure one of them is my 50 cart because I don't like that thing sitting out. Get this thing out of here and sold. After I get it running, I might be able to stick the cart back inside because that's in probably the worst shape out of everything. We're going to get to the front axle later, probably after we do the carb on the 110. That carb is actually partially rebuilt. We put new seals in the bowl and a needle valve in it. And then that's basically what we've done. I'm going to stick this lighter here for you guys, not basically for me, but for you. And my wrench. I should be using my other camera, my old camera, not my new one, because honestly, if I get grease on the other camera, it wouldn't keep. Well, I'd still care. And I know I'm going to apologize in advance for no truck videos. We are remodeling the bathroom. We haven't had time to go work on the street rod. What's going on in the bathroom upstairs? I'm not going to show you because it's not done. And honestly, we don't need criticism about how we do things. Frankly, I just don't want to deal with it. And I also got to yank the variator on this guy. I just got to pull it out a little bit to push the little metal piece that goes in the notches back into place because it fell out. So we're going to get this thing out of here so I can grease the bearings and the clutch. Oh, the clutch pulleys that go to the crankshaft. This is the same design as on the 110. Just I don't think these pulleys are as big and the clutch is different. God, why is this thing such a turd? Get out of here. Oh. And you gotta take this off to do the dry belts, as you guys saw one video a while back. I'll try to put a card up in the corner of the video when I was doing that, because I know what video I did it in. You gotta pull the brake off of the PTO pulleys that run off the engine. To change the dry belts, you gotta pull that off. Gotta yank because this one's got the hydraulic lift on it. You gotta yank the belt off. You gotta yank the top pulley off the pump for the hydraulic lift. Take the belt off for the hydraulics. Then you can take the drive belt off. No, why? I was going the wrong way. That's why. I'm an idiot. Usually I can talk and work at the same time, and sometimes I cannot. And today's will turn into one of those days. At least we're not changing drive belts on this thing. Alright, Alright, so how? Clean that guy up too. Take some brake cleaning. Clean that up. Not the actual pad, but around it. Get the gunk off of it. Alright, there we go. And this thing's not on jack stands. I gotta remember that so I don't whack my head on square fenders. I really love it. I mean, I want a 112. This just isn't the one I want to keep. I want an old 112 round fender with hydraulic lift. That's what I want. But we're gonna see what nasty surprises await us in the clutch. Actually, not too bad. I might pull the 110 here and do the clutch on it at the same time. And they seem to be wanting to turn. Ooh. Or not. That's not good. I don't think he gets a... He might want to turn. It might. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to grease him. Ooh. Oil. That would have been bad for me. Made good content. Flip flop, bust my ass. Oh, my boots all slick. Yeah, so we get the big boy pulled in the garage. We'll just back it straight in. Or, actually, we just pull it up and around. Thing I hate touching it. This wheel's all gummed up from grease. Yeah, you hear it kind of sputtering a little bit. I've adjusted the carburetor on a few times and shift on to go to third gear. There you see how bad that tire is. Now leave this one in gear, because parking brake's not that good, and if it pops out and you're working underneath this thing, you'll never get out from underneath the tractor so freaking fast in your life. You're not the only, that thing weighs a fair bit, both of these iron pigs. They're pigs. And that one is a 1/2 inch for the 110. That's actually bigger than both on this guy. They're the same tractor, it's 10 horsepower, but there's so, I mean, there's a little different. There's not very many differences, but there's also very major differences, if you know what I mean. I'm sure some of you guys will. Now this thing is hot, because it's right next to the jaws and it goes underneath. I still have the PTO shoe. That's why we have gear. And I gotta take, I lost the clip that goes inside. I put a cotter pin in it. It honestly doesn't bother me too much because it's a multi-tool. Multi-tool. Mechanic and farmer's best friend. My dad have them. Can't live without them. He uses it for every day. Jesus Christ. I think it's in there. Wow. There, got it. Pull that out. Pull his arm. You know, you might be the same size. I mean, I wouldn't mix and match. It's going to look freaking stupid. This is the same concept of this one, so I'm not going to film taking this one off. I'm going to do that for my own sake. Cause I live with, I got siblings that'll come out here. They're not that dumb, but sometimes. I like to sit on the tractor, especially my brother. My little brother, he ain't that little. He outweighs me, he's taller than me. I'm 5'6", he's a little bit taller than me. No big deal. The eldest of the siblings always knows the most and gets the most trouble. I think that's true because with any. I left my light on. Alright, I'll get back. Alright. Oh, the clutch is off. So we got the 110 clutch, 1972 clutch, and then we got a 60 square fender clutch. Probably 68, I'm guessing. It's all scratched after I try to figure out how to put the PTO arm on this one. I mean, they're relatively the same. If you look at them, probably the same width. No, this guy's a little bit bigger, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, 112 is definitely a bigger pulley. But I think they got the same sheath size for the V. It's got more of an aggressive V to it. This is just, I gotta get some crap out of there. Take a pick and just run it through there. You can see this one, I've greased it when I brought it home. Biggest word of advice for running these old manual clutches on the 110s and 112s, keep these greasy. I've read some horror stories about people with these lock up and they snap this part of the crankshaft off. You can see the clutch is different because of the hydraulic pump, and that guy I got personal problems with. That's become personal. Get too tight and it just strip and backs off and loose again. But looking at it, that don't look to be in too bad a shape for grease. The clutch don't look, the friction for the clutch doesn't look that bad either. Compared to 110, it's a lot deeper in there. I'm using lights so you guys can see. It's got red grease marks on it, because one thing I've done is I've put that line of grease on here. You can see where the bearings ride too. There's no burr, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's perfectly smooth. 100% smooth. Nice and oily. I like to see that. I really like to see that. So we're going to grease them. You got to grease them by hand. There's no grease zerks on these. There's two options to go. You can use latex gloves. My personal favorite, what God gave you, your bare hands. Move my, man, there's drippy oil drop. Something my dad used to do at the shop. As you can see, this is like a, what is this? Lift Bridge soda. It's good stuff. I'm only guessing that's a Duluth, because it's Lift Bridge in Minnesota is in Duluth, as some of you guys know. I think it's kind of a nationwide thing. The lift bridge, I think the only lift bridge in the United States is up here in Duluth. I've been on the bridge. I've walked it, drove past. I didn't personally drive where my dad drove over the bridge. I really like going to Duluth. I mean, I'm not a city person, but just something nice, beautiful about it. My dad said before he met my mom, he wanted to move to Duluth and live up there. I can't really blame him with the snowfall, good God. Everything's on a hill like this. I like the hills, but mowing stuff on that steep. Whew. And I wouldn't have what's behold to your eyes right now. My dad's floor jack. 3.5 ton floor jack, so I got no issues lifting these suckers up in the air. So we're going to grab my new toy I got for Christmas. Now, it's kind of Irontron electric grease gun. Now, since we're at it, we're going to grease the whole 110 and 112. Oh, come on. Give me my gun. That didn't come out right. There. And fully charged battery. Take the plug off the end of the Zerk. The fitting that goes on the Zerks. to go. Set that there. And what I normally do, I usually just sit on the tire and grease them up. Yeah. Check spark plugs on this guy. I hate taking spark plugs on this one, a pain in the ass. Anyways, we'll try the latex gloves. Well, what does this say? Finger texture, powder free. I don't know if you call it latex gloves or not, I don't fucking know. Give me a damn glove. I know some people are like, oh, this kid swears too much. You grew up in a family of mechanics, or your grandfather's a mechanic, your dad's a mechanic, and you yourself are a mechanic. And you got a brother that's a gamer. Kind of learns swear words at a young age. You want to swear offenders? I can set stuff on them. So, what I do, I don't never really see anyone else do this on camera, but this is how I do it. We're going to use a latex glove this time. I could use my actual grease gloves. I will when I go to grease the tractor. So what I normally do, get these guys balanced out just right. Grab your grease gun, electric or pistol grip, and you just kind of go around in a circle. Like that. There's a rag. Clean up my mess. Where's my grease rag? There it is. Keep the tip clean on the gun. And then one thing weird about me, I like to keep my grease connection grease free on the outside. Actually, you just kind of run your finger on the inside of it and like a film. Like that, and repeat the process on this side. Just like that. And we just basically stick it back on the tractor. I'll show you guys another trick I do with 110 because I mow with it, and I might do one, not as much aggressive as I do with I did last time. I need one glove to replace the gloves. I know someone will say, you're wasting gloves. Well, yes, I am. Thank you for realizing my own problem. And what I'm going to do is run a line like that. Just kind of coat the shaft like that. Then just slide clutch back on like that. Then we'll come over to 110 and we'll do the same thing. You guys might not be able to see what I'm doing. It's gonna be a long-winded video. I might make two parts out of this. Need more content for you guys, more work for me on the editing end because I'm purely one-man show of editing. And I think those clutches are cast iron, so you gotta be careful with them. If they are. If they're not, well, oh well. I don't know what the technical term is. Do that again. And then just kind of, this is my maintenance program for these old 100 series, 200 series. I don't know, more like the 100 series. I don't have 200. There's shit on that too. And it's basically supposed to go. Slide the clutch back on. I'll throw the arm back on this one. And it's good to go until I get the deck going for the 110. This guy's not going to have the deck to stay on it because with having 112 in the garage and so tight to get around, you're basically, if you want to do anything around this tractor, the door's shut, you got to climb around. You got to climb on top of the errands or the 110 to get to the 112 or 110. Just a giant jungle gym for tractor nuts. There we go. Car can go back in. Usually like an R clip or part of the hitch pin in there. Like that, and it engages. I'm going to brake on these. The thing I found out is you can get these as tight as you want, and this has got a fair bit of life left in it. You can see that. The clutch will still spin. I've gotten this like right up against the pulley, you start up and the clutch pushes forward and does whatever. So I'm not going to film putting these in because it's basically just the exact order I've already done for taking them off on the 112, just in different order. Well, not in different order, reverse. So we'll do that, and next thing we'll do is probably carburetor adjustment on the good old 110. Oh, they only 11 minutes time. Not bad at all. You guys are going to get a bit of a long-winded video. Actually, I'll cut this into 2 pieces, or 3 parts. So I think this one's going to be it for this video, guys. Because we got clutches, greasing clutches on 110 and 112. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.